Hi, my name is Lucy from Deep Africa, and today we're just here to talk about motherhood since we're celebrating motherhood. And I'll just like to talk about several things, but before I get to it, I'll just let my colleague Nancy say something.
Hi, my name is Nancy. I think I'll start with I'm a mother. I'm a mother of two kids, a boy and a girl. Yeah.
So I'm also a mother of two. I have a boy and a girl. My daughter is 5. My son just turned 3. So I would just like to talk about the experiences I've been able to experience or I've had ever since I became a mom. And the feeling is just different. If I go way back before I was a mom, I would say I was like very selfish. I would only think about myself. I would not understand what it meant just putting someone needs way above your own needs. But if I come back to me being a mom, I would say it's really rejuvenating knowing that these young humans that were brought in your life and they bring meaning to your life in the way that you would not expect or you would have not expected. Like putting my kids' needs. Right now, me eating is not a priority other than seeing my daughter and my son having something on their table. Like I see things like shoes. These are things I used to do when I was a girl. I forget money, it's all about me again. Expensive makeups, hairstyles, clothes, shoes. But right now, everything is budgeted. When it comes to me, I have to put a cost to it. And when it comes to my children, I think it does not matter as long as it makes them happy. That smile, that joy, it's just inspiring and makes me want to be a better person in this life. And I don't think there's any greater love than that. Just being able to put someone's needs and someone's needs first before your own. What do you think, Nancy? Because that's the experience I've had.
Yeah, I also have the same experience. For me, I'm an introvert. For those who know me, um, before motherhood, wow, I'm a workaholic. I used to work a lot, a lot. I remember I used to work from 7:30 till 10. About makeup, as you can now see, I don't wear makeup. Some people used to call me tomboy because I rarely wear makeup. Yeah, but I am a workaholic, I would say, as of now. But I think after my kids came, life changed. I would say I have to keep my kids first. They are my priority. Even when I got my first child, I remember I was struggling a lot because I was trying to change, making sure that I'm there for him, making sure that I'm able to provide for him. At the same time, that's work. But some things in life, when you become a mother, you have to change. Definitely, you have to change. So when I got my kids, I now saw that they are my priority and they come first. So there's that unconditional love that you have to give to your kids, which was not there at that time. I think before you become a mother, it may be an experience with also the other mothers. There's some things you have to change, responsibilities come in. Some things you didn't expect, like diapers. You have to think of food when they grow up. Yeah, so I would say responsibilities came in. Initially, I used to spend money a lot. I used to love the good life, so I used to go to KFC. I used to make sure that every Saturday I go out. But right now, I have to consider that I have my kids, so there's a time that I have to be at home. There's I have to spend time with my kids. There's that bond that you have to create with your kids that you don't want to lose because of work and also the errands that you run. So I would say in terms of being a workaholic, it has reduced. And also, it gives you the unconditional love that you give to your kids. It just comes naturally. These young people in your lives whom you go to and you're happy because they see you, there's that love that they always come and hug you, which did happen, Kitambo. Yeah, so the love that you feel is immense and you wouldn't want to lose that bond. Yeah, so for me, That's what changed. Yeah.
I think another thing that I would like to talk about motherhood is um, for the working women out there, working ladies, how to balance your work and your children. It's also something that, if it's not well taken care of, can really get you carried away. So I personally ensure that weekends are for me, my children, and my husband. So making sure that I spend enough time with my kids and being able to balance work, because at the end of the day I'll need the finances to take care of them. I'll need to know they're going to school, I need to know they're well fed, they have clothing, they have a roof over their head, and these are things that are like really vital when it comes to making sure my kids are comfortable. So over the weekdays I ensure I do my best at work and deliver. And then again, when I go home, I manage to get that balance of just releasing the intense tension from work and just being able to listen to your kids, play with them as much as you're tired, give them your time, listen to them how their day was, give them the kind of attention they need, and also make them know that when it comes to Saturday and Sunday, this is the day for them playing with their mother, having a good time, and making sure that bond as mom and your children just remains. Yeah, it's not lost just because you're working. Yes, I know we need money, but we need to find that balance of knowing that these humans who needs to see us, share their problems, share their needs, and have someone to just tell them, you know what, it's okay, and I have your back. Yeah,
I agree. For me, I would say my kids are young, so we are not at that stage where I get to interact with them a lot. My firstborn is 3 years, so I would say balancing work and motherhood. Same case, especially for weekends, I try my best to make sure that I'm there for them, spend time with them and play with them, because they need to see their mom, because most of the times during the weekdays, you get out early, and most of the times when I come back, they're either tired, they're eating, and after that they want to sleep. So I make sure during the weekends I spend as much time as possible. That's for my nanny, that's their time. I tell them, you go and do your thing, go and have fun at that time. But on weekends, I make sure I'm there for my kids. And also during the weekdays, after work, I usually tell my nanny that this is my time with the kids. So I feed them. I want to create that bond. I don't want to lose that bond with my kids, because when you work, they don't see you as often as you used to be, like the first 3 months. So you don't want to lose that bond, because if they only see you on weekends only, they'll say, mommy had about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, so I make sure when I go at home during after work, I create that bond also. I feed my kids, both the two of them, and also try and play with them if possible, because sometimes if you play with them during the night, they may extend till 2 and you still have to go to work. So I make sure that I am there to feed them, so that they can see there's still that bond that was there initially when they were a bit younger. So I would say balancing work and motherhood, it's hard, yes, especially for the first few months after you come from the maternity leave, but it gets better because the kids grow, and they the more they grow, they get to understand that mommy has to go to work, has to get something to eat. So I would say I try to create that bond with them. Yes.
And another thing to add, I think when a child reaches a stage where they are able to express themselves, like on the cases of my kids, they cannot go to bed without singing. Imagine coming from work, you've had a long day, and when you get home, the kids are fighting who is going to open for mommy. And then immediately you open the door, just all over you. Mommy, we missed you. How was your day? It's just refreshing, rejuvenating, and there's a way it gives you a certain strength. Even if you had stress, even if you're tired, there's just a way you get a new strength. It just gives you a different vibe, fresh mindset. It's just a good feeling. I don't know which word to use to just explain that kind of comfort that comes with that love between and that bond between a mom
And the
and
kids.
the children.
Yeah.
I would also want to get a perspective from one of our colleagues who is yet to be a dad,
Yeah.
but we'd also want to know what he has to say in regards to motherhood in this society.
Yeah.
In just a minute.
Yeah.
We have been joined by one of our colleagues who will give us his perspective on mothers in our society. Karibu.
Thank you. I'm called Vincent Mosetti. I've been invited here by my colleagues to share my thoughts about motherhood. When you think about what comes to my mind when you say a mother, it means someone who's strong. Yeah, the endurance that mothers take when carrying you when you are for the 9 months, when you are stubborn with a baby, it's really painful.
Yeah.
When you see a child disturbing a mother, imagining that's how you are. Yeah, and the way the mother is doesn't get that angry. Yeah, yeah. Mothers are very strong, and they need to be saluted and appreciated, because I feel we don't appreciate them that much. When a mother tells you something, then you say, just leave me alone. I think you need to understand first, this is the person who carried you, or this is the person who mentored you, because it's not all about maybe she carried you. It could be maybe a nanny, and she's also a mother, she understands. Then she's taking good care of you, then you start being rude, you don't have that respect. Yeah, I believe we need to respect them, love them back the way they love us. Yeah, and don't have a grudge or hate to them, because you don't know what they went through until where you are right now. Yeah, those are my thoughts about mothers.
Wow. Wow. That's a very good perspective. I think mothers are strong. Yeah, all mothers are strong. We are strong. Yeah, so before we leave this, I would like to get a perspective of what comes to your mind when you think of your mother, your grandmother. It doesn't have to be mother, your grandmother, your sister who is a mother. The first thing that comes to your mind. So for me, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of my mother is unconditional love. Pure unconditional love. Yeah. So I won't speak a lot about it. We'll go to Vincent. What do you think of the first thing that hits your mind?
Only one thing comes to my mind. That's an awesome human being. Yeah.
I think to me, I'll say unbreakable bond. Yeah, I think motherhood is just something that does not fade. That connection, it never leaves you. And this video is for all mothers outside there. Maybe you gave birth to a child, be it you're a guardian, even dads who are taking care of kids outside there. This is for you. And from this team, Deep Africa, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Mother's Day.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
She said, girl, I just want you to have a better life than me. She said, get a good job so you can raise a family.